Well, contrary to what Jonathan says, there's not going to be a general strike. The TUC have ruled that out. Of course, what has happened in the UK is for decades now, under Labour and Conservative governments, an economy has been built on low productivity, low wage jobs. That has, of course, been, in a sense, supported by the government, and benefits have been there to top up low earnings rather than actually encouraging employers to pay more. Immigrants have been brought in, cheap labour essentially, to keep those wages low. That is now ending. And of course, we have a period of high inflation, and naturally, people are pushing back and going on strike, demanding more pay. Of course, there is, as you say, record pay being given, but it is below the rate of inflation. However, that rate of inflation will come down because oil prices are going down, the wholesale gas prices are going down. So the push factors in the economy driving inflation should reduce throughout 2023. And by 2024, hopefully the economy will be back to normal and growing at a substantial or respectable rate, rather than the poor rate of growth that we've had recently, and indeed some negative economic growth, though we're not in a recession, although that no doubt will emerge at some point. There'll be the 2 quarters of negative economic growth. That will probably indeed happen, unless, of course, Rishi Sunak can be lucky and these fuel prices remain low. And then, of course, we'll see a very different economic situation emerge, and there'll be less inflation and less demand for strikes and excessive pay increases, which at this point in time can't be afforded by the public sector because, of course, the government, as a result of excessive spending, has now got GDP, debt to GDP at 100%, which is unsustainable in the long run and needs to be addressed. And that's the big crisis that we're facing, the amount of debt the country's in.